The Lowriders, East Los Angeles, California, is a brilliant episode of Postcards from Buster. There's so much substance to this. It's got a great spirit, and ultimately Buster does something awesome. But I'll discuss that with a spoiler warning. Buster meets some children who have made their own lowrider bikes. And it just so happens that Buster is also saving up to buy his own bike. But in the meantime, he's quite keen to see what their bikes are like, and they ride around getting parts to build bikes, and they go into a bike shop, and the footage in the bike shop, it doesn't sound like it would be an interesting place for footage, but honestly, because of the kids and the people he's with, they just have a great camera presence, and I really thoroughly enjoyed it, particularly the bit where they were showing off the bike seats, which again doesn't sound interesting, but it really is. It's very well done. We also get a great sense of the area. So even if you're not too bothered about bikes, like I'm not, but I did find that footage interesting because it's very well shot. But even if you're not that interested in bikes, we do see a lot of the area. Probably more so than any other episode of Postcards from Buster, at least any in a while. And we do see the Hollywood sign, we get to see a tiny bit of the Walk of Fame, and we go down to the beach and we see all of the murals everywhere. I really got a really strong sense of what it was like to cycle around that area, and I really thoroughly enjoyed it. We also get some cars as well, some lowrider cars, which are very bouncy. You wouldn't catch me in one of them, but they do look cool. They do look pretty cool. And if you said to me, here's an episode about bikes and cars, I would have kind of snarled and thought, ugh, do I have to watch this? I don't care. But actually, it's so well done that I was thoroughly engaged all of the way through. The families are interesting. I love how they get together and spend time together, and it's a great sense of community and teamwork and helping each other out. And I thought it was really brilliant. We do also get some clips from back in Elwood City. Not too many, but enough that it felt like it made a lot of sense, and I rather liked it. But one thing I didn't like is that it cut at the end. The final scene is in Elwood City, and it takes place after Buster's finished flying around with his father, which would have made sense if this had been the last episode, but it just felt a little bit awkward that he was then back in Elwood City, but then we know that there are many episodes in the future where he's still actually travelling with his father, so I thought that was a little bit of a bad decision because it made it seem, I don't know, it was out of sync and it didn't make a lot of sense. But other than that, really good. And I guess the only thing I want to say now is a spoiler. So this is quite a big spoiler. Well, it's not, but I'm going to explain something that happens towards the end. And at the end, because Buster has built his own bike, well, his friends built it for him, he decides to donate the money he saved to the Girls and Boys Club. And just when I heard that, my heart skipped a beat. I thought that was such a lovely thing to do. I would have thought maybe he could donate half of the money, but no, he was going to donate it all because he's got his bike, and obviously the people whom he'll be donating the money to will benefit from that. So I thought that was just really sweet and a lovely message. Really a thoroughly brilliant episode with some great footage, great people, gorgeous shots of the location, great sense of what it's like to be a child there. Really thoroughly enjoyed it.